What's up, everybody? Clint Esposito here, along with Skrany. We are joining you from the Tesla garage. We know there's been a lot of attacks on Tesla, so we're here. We're locked and loaded, ready to take charge.
We're ready for any lefty kooks that are here trying to like vandalize property, diminish ourselves because America is up. Thank you, Elon. Thank you, Trump.
That's right. We just keep winning. We don't care what those sissies up north of us say.
Hey, we're live and direct right now, Clint. Does that mean like if we go to Two Wheels to Freedom, we're gonna see you and I live right now?
That's right. If you go to youtube.com/@2wheels-to-freedom, you'll find us live shooting the shit right now. We got a lot.
You just click that little circle, you're there, and you too can be in the show if you choose to watch the show. Tap into the chat.
That's like right. Look.
It's going to take a minute to get some people in here, but then we're going to have a good show, Clint.
Look, the chat is now pulled up. Do you see the black square all the way to the right of the screen there? It is now chatified. So when people are in the chat, it's going to pop up here on screen. The news this week is brought to you by Key Energy Drink. It actually is powered by a little bit of caffeine and ketones. So ketones are actually your brain's preferred fuel. And normally to get ketones, you'd have to like not eat carbs for a real long time, like a couple of days, so that you went into ketosis. But now you can just drink a Key Energy Drink, and actually they're really good. I like them. Sometimes I think my brain needs more power. I know Skrany's does too.
So you're saying that's the key to your success is drinking ketones?
That's right, ketones. That's it. No, I did find something else, which we don't have a referral code for. But have you ever heard of methylene blue? Actually, I was going to send this to you because I think you could use it.
Is this going to get us arrested?
No, this is just regular over-the-counter stuff.
Oh, I thought you were messing around.
No. Methylene blue. I'm not trying to do an ad for this, but I want to talk to you afterwards because I started taking it, and they say that it helps with traumatic brain injuries, which you might know also about.
Really?
Yes. So
Tell me more.
I'm going to have to email them and be like, we need a referral code before I tell everybody my secrets.
I'm all ears when it comes to that kind of stuff because, as you know, like the brain is literally you. It's you. Your body is literally just a vessel or a vehicle that it uses, but your brain is literally you and I. You and I talking right now. It's our brains.
Yeah, it's just like a pile of toothpaste talking to another one.
Oh, we got our first chatter, Kyle Crab. He's in the chat. In chat, Kyle, like you noticed that you're in the show with your chat. So if you're in the chat, you're in.
That's right. You are on.
He says Skrany's echoing bad. Hold on, let me correct my. Am I echoing now, Kyle?
Kyle, is he still echoing
now? Thank you for this, buddy.
I hate getting audio.
We're getting word from Kyle Crab in the chat that my mic is echoey. I'm gonna fix that.
Do you think he actually wrote Skrany by accident, or he was trying to be funny?
No, he's messing around. Joshua Hill's in the chat too. You guys are actually in the show. As you notice, Clint put the chat on the screen in this. So,
on the screen now, so people are getting wild.
Talk what you want. It's like part of the interruption, and you guys can pull up and let us know what we need to talk about. Like Clint and I have our opinions. Hey, look at my mic; it's like up near your grill.
I haven't figured it out, but I thought on X you could have like other people that were watching like then talk. But so if we can figure that out, that would be cool. But we haven't yet. Heat race was being led by none other than Justin Hill. Did you not see that?
Justin Hill was crushing it all weekend. In fact, in my MXA fantasy, I put Justin Hill getting a podium. I think, from word on the station to word on the street was, Josh can correct us if we're wrong, but I'm pretty sure the broadcast mentioned that Justin was under the weather, and that's looked like what the case would be in the heat. He was leading the heat, and then dropped back to he finished fifth in the heat, got passed by some guys, but it was more or less. It looked like he was just wearing out afterwards. So who knows? I think that he was under the weather. Josh can let us know, but he says, I'm pretty sure. Josh says, yeah. And up in the chat over here, Kyle, am I still echoing?
So he's still got ninth though in the main, which is really not that bad, especially not feeling well in a track that had to have sucked even if you were healthy with all those ruts. I'm sure not feeling good. It was extra crappy trying to hit, rut after rut.
Yeah, exactly. That track, honestly, Clint, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I mostly rewatched some of the stuff because I knew me and you would be talking this afternoon. But I missed bits in parts of Indianapolis. I mean, and just because I had roofers doing some work here, so I was in and out of the house. But then the main event I mean, we could talk about it later, but it was lacked the theatrics I thought that we were going to see, just because I thought there was the race weekend was going to bring on a bunch of contenders, seeing how who was fast in qualifying and such, and in heats we had different heat winners. In fact, Malcolm won a heat.
So, Roxon got hung up in the first corner, but then what happened with Sexton? He just fell over, or was this in the heat? No, this is the
I'm
main
trying.
event.
If you see me messing with something, I'm messing with my mic situation because Kyle says that I'm echoing still. Hold on. I'm gonna turn up.
I know. Talk.
Yo.
All right, I know.
We're just kidding. I'll just move the mic out of my way right there, and then I think that I'm good now.
Nope.
No?
Now you're good.
Okay, cool. I had my echo up on my mic right there too.
Well, this one thing wasn't.
Josh says I got my mic set up from T-Pain because I'm echoing so much. I got that auto tune on. At least I sound cool.
Says you. Yeah, so Sexton went down, of course, again. What did he end up getting? Third. Which is good. It's a good salvage, but you can't do that when Cooper Webb just keeps getting first or second.
Cooper Webb he rides so well, and he's a dog, like we said, in the main event. So he's bringing that intensity at the right times in the race.
Later on. Then you have Justin.
He has such great, he's great. His race speed becomes his fastest towards the end of the race.
Yeah.
And then I see a lot, Indianapolis favored his riding style. If you guys agree with me, he likes to cut down and shorten corners up towards the end of the race, whereas the line kind of wears out, and those lines were wearing out on those 90-degree turns. But he was cutting down so early on each and every one of them. So he's faster to the obstacle, faster out of the corners. He's just overall running faster lap times consistently at the end of the race, if that makes sense.
I think it might be more so like he just keeps moving into the new fresh line. And some of the people try to hold on to like a little bit higher line, which eventually you go like back all the way to the berm because that's the one that's fresher at it. You know what I mean? The ones in between. But it kind of lends itself to his ability to like turn out early. But I think it's more so him just like missing the real bumpy lines, if that makes sense.
Here's the deal, Clint. Were you Irish this weekend and making your money doubling, or no? You didn't put any bets down?
No, I was at so I went to Florida to the Freedom Factory to help my buddy Chris jump and crash cars. So I actually
the Freedom Factory.
That's right. It was pretty
Dude,
fun.
see how Clint's got it, dude. He has two wheels to freedom, and then that brings him to the free ride factory. He's like Rob fucking Deerdeck out here.
I'm like Rob Deerdick.
You're like Rob Missing Dick.
They call me
Oh
Dick
man,
Dread.
yeah, dude. So and then the 250 class was lackluster to me, just because I mean, shit, Deegan was fucking. He was on top of things, riding so aggressive, and then riding well all through the day, and then the main event, he kind of just like I mean, he was doing some great stuff, but then he gets waxed a little bit. Not even a little bit. He got his butt whooped.
Well, didn't he win the West Coast main though? I think he just lost the shootout, but I think he
Yeah.
won. I think he won the West Coast main. But it's weird that, let's see. Go ahead, read Joshua
Dude,
Hill's comment. I agree with it.
Coop is just a dog. He doesn't get frustrated when things change. He adapts, bro. He's got that dog in him, and that's what those dogs do. Sure, they're out there. They're out there changing and adapting.
They're like, I can't bite your leg. I'm gonna bite your dick. Whoa.
No
Easy.
Diddy, dude. No Diddy.
I don't see the individual mains. I see the
Crab doesn't have Crab. Do you have any insider scoop
go.
of what happened, or if Reynolds is hurt? Because he got crashed out. He ended up in that little like 2-man incident in his qualifier, I believe.
So they did run them together.
Yeah, because I saw Jet, and I don't know if he had. I wasn't really paying attention to one of these times. Jet's gonna have results that like are just gonna like shoot his confidence to the moon, and then it's game over from them. There, and we're talking Jet Reynolds because I'm a Bakersfield guy, and that's my local dog.
So I thought that they had run individual mains. Remember one year they had individual mains and then a shootout? Didn't they do that one year?
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, so I'm really surprised. Hammaker, which I'm not surprised, he's fast, and when he's on, he's like a thrasher. You know, when he's on, and he could just be the fastest guy that night. But Vial,
that's like Cooper. You could say the same thing about Justin Cooper. Like if he stays on through the day, the whole race day from start to finish, he'd win mains. He's the best starter. He qualifies well, fast times in qualifying. Then boom, the main event, he always sputters out.
I think he just needs a little bit of confidence to believe he should be up here. So I think that this is his first, we kind of kept talking, but this is his first podium, Justin Cooper, and he got a second. So that's pretty awesome for him. But I agree. I think he just needs to believe he belongs on the podium. And once he does that, I think that we'll see him up there consistently. Because like you said, his one-lap speed is good. He's a great starter. I mean, the whoops are kind of eating him alive this year. But if he can figure that out and a little more confidence, I think he's a top 3 guy, you know?
Tell me this, chat. If I'm drinking a green drink, does it look like it's invisible? It's just I'm just like drinking like a empty cup.
It looks like an empty bottle is what it looked like.
Like it's just an empty bottle, like I'm just a tweaker just drinking empty bottles. Chat's fucking firing. I can feel the energy out there.
I'm surprised though that even Vial beat Hayden. You would have definitely thought watching the two coasts, right? And then watching Hayden the last week and even in practice, you would be like, oh, he's definitely going to beat those guys.
Dude, sorry, I just had to improve my lighting inside this lighting. Oh, thank you guys. Inside this news studio that Clint and I like pay extreme rental on, like we had to improve the lighting functions. So
that's right. The Tesla lighting.
Yeah, this whole podcast today is sponsored by Tesla. Dude, sometimes you're fresh to the beard game. Does sometimes you get a beard hairs and it's stuck in your nose?
All the time. I mean, I've had
Like,
beards the last couple of years, but yeah, definitely you don't pay enough attention to your nose hairs either because they're so close to your mustache. So then you got long, unruly nose hairs clashing with your long, unruly mustache hairs that are like pointed up. Makes you crazy. I hate when it curls around
dude.
my lips. Once it gets long enough to
Oh
get in
god,
my
we're
mouth.
now we're talking. Danger Boy was coming, but almost looped it onto quad and got stuck in the net. He was fastest all day. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, did he flip into a net? Do we have that clip?
No, I didn't even know that happened. So let me look at
Dang.
Supercross Live's Instagram because they do have a bunch of big clips, but I feel like even on this I didn't see anything. Here they got Hymus going
Yeah.
down.
What about his brother? I mean, Deegan.
Hymus's brother.
No,
Look,
Brian Deegan may
I
have posted it.
oh maybe. See here. Just barely catches it with I guess his foot peg and it just kicked him sideways.
Shimoda
Here's
had a good race.
here's the net. There you go. Yup, big mistake from Deegan. Holy shit, took him a
Damn,
long
dude.
time to get it back around.
Deegan is so fun to watch. Like they just need to have a Deegan cam. They just need to have a Deegan cam. I'd watch it the whole time because he's just extremely fun to watch.
They need him or like a Hardy Munoz camera. Because he's just getting wild out there. You never know what's going to happen.
You have like the leader camera, and then you have an option to hit the like the guy that's in like 14th.
But just like when A-Ray was racing, you're like, I just want to watch this guy because he's most likely going to crash
Or
into
you have like
something.
a Kyle Chisholm, so you could just watch him just chiseling on people.
You just want to be consistent. You're like, I don't want to get too excited or too upset during this race. I just want to chiz.
Yeah, dude, I just want to see that bull chiseling on everybody. Hey, dude, and then you have a Brittany Chisholm cam too, his wife up in the stands, just like
Yeah.
fucking freaking out.
She probably doesn't even care anymore. Do you think she's even...
Dude,
think she's freaking out still? I don't think so.
no, her Instagram is pretty funny. I mean, I every now and then I'm going over there to see some of that stuff, and it's classic. Josh is probably laughing his ass off right now. Oh man. Kyle, dude, you're quiet today, dude. You're not. This chat is not even firing. The only full firing off logistics, real shit is Hill, and then Crab just chilling, like probably stroking his hog.
In my head now, every time Josh is commenting here, he's just driving.
That fool's probably driving from Skrany. Hey, we got later in the viral load. I have a couple clips. I have a clip I'll show you that he just did on his mountain bike.
Josh did?
He shreds mountain bikes.
I'm sure, but I haven't seen it. Two Wheels to Freedom Show reaction podcast. What are we reacting to?
That's right. Two Wheels to Freedom Show reaction. Like,
oh, just
so
them
good.
watching this show.
It's a companion show where it's just them watching us. It's like Inception shit. That's funny.
Then we can watch them watch us.
Crab's internet, his computer's too corrupted, Josh, for that, dude. He's running.
He's still got LimeWire on there.
His shit's like 6 minutes too slow. Like he's viewing this right when we started, like 6 minutes ago.
That's how he sees that chick Bree Skies on LimeWire still. So his computer's just got all kinds of viruses.
Oh yeah, that's so funny.
Skrany doesn't even know what LimeWire is.
Yeah, I do, dude. I used to download shit all the time on there. I used to run my family's computer on LimeWire. You know, hey, what are you talking about, LimeWire, dude? The, um, that late dude. You already know. If I could pull up some funny ass things, dude, you know exactly what kind of things I was downloading. like, like Heather Deep Throat.
Yeah, that Heather chick.
Heather Deep Throat she was the living legend on my computer,
Her.
my family's computer. It had it under like I legit had it under like Pennywise video or something. It was like, this just I'm going sideways, Clint. I had
She
you know
was the original OnlyFans chick on the internet.
Crab doesn't even know that fool's too young.
Well, show him. He'll be
Damn, dude,
requesting. He'll be requesting her Instagram next time.
the Crab just goes to Buttery Films' Instagram and like repeats the video of like Sky Repop trying to pop wheelies on Buttery's pit bike. It just keeps it on loop.
Looping.
What we got?
All right. Do you just want to go to? We're done talking shit about this.
No, I'm not even. I'm not even.
Damn,
Done.
I thought Cody Schock was gonna do good. He was looking sick and on
Dude,
press day and
I got
everything.
stuff. Dude, what about pull up Supercross Live's comments during the race and just see like what kind of stuff Daniel Blair was getting and RC was getting. It's so funny. All
During
weekend
the
I was
race.
stuck. So like go to Supercross Live's Instagram and like clips from the race. Just go to them and go to the comments and it's so funny. They got the Daniel Blair stuff and everybody just trash talking on that Lee Diffie dude in RC. It's so funny.
Why do Lee and RC talk down on Webb so much? RC puts his foot in his mouth every race about Webb. Get Lee and RC out of the booth. Get rid of Boatman and Diffie.
I was highly invested in that whole drama all week. Like ever since this podcast, ever since we broke the news, it's this podcast that broke the beef between Daniel Blair and Ricky Carmichael. No one else had the inside scoop other than Clint and Skrany. But that stuff was so funny. It was that was some. It's been some good drama for me for a week of like digging around on Instagram.
Dude, there is all these comments almost.
Dude, if you just go like to that whole, they're just getting drugged. Like every single one of the posts is only about the Daniel Blair, Ricky Carmichael, Lee Diffie situation, and then they'll tag NBC Sports and stuff. Like NBC Sports is going to have like an issue on their hand too. And what's crazy is I didn't know that Lee Diffie guy is actually like he comes from car racing and Indy race. He does it all. He's like he's done like Olympic stuff. So like I don't really like think he's bad, but like he's great like for motorcycles. And then like Ricky Carmichael, this is just my opinion, he's a goat on motorcycles. Doesn't diminish like if he's a terrible announcer or anything, doesn't diminish the fact that he's a badass motorcycle rider. But you can't be a crap human being just for that reason of like you're a G and you have that label. So
agreed.
I have so many like I could talk for days on it, and I don't know how I don't know how the fucking masses, the chat feels about it, but I just think that's a crazy. It adds more funny fire to like what's already going on with the Supercross season, because we're done and dusted with the Deegan and Beaumare drama. It seems like none of that stuff is like popping up.
Yeah, Beaumare can't hold it together anymore. I think Deegan's gonna walk that coast now, or he had an injury or something.
Beaumare, I don't know if exactly. He had poor showings the last couple races, and then Deegan's like only performing better. And then on top of that, you have Jordan Smith out of that one too. So there's only a battle between those two, and then the other coast, the East. I mean, it's a toss up right now, honestly, just because there's so much stuff going on.
I agree. And
Do you still do you agree with me that Faulkner's get? Do you actually don't even have to say I think this, but do you think Faulkner? Who thinks Faulkner is gonna land on the podium this year, or no? Yes or no?
I think
Yes or
he's.
no in the chat.
I say no. It doesn't look good right now. He's struggling.
I mean, in qualifying, he was like doing good all weekend, all weekend again, and then that's like part of me wants to put him into like a top 5 situation, but like he's not there yet.
Let's see. What did he get?
Crab says Joe Shimoda on the Honda.
That's.
I think.
What's his name? Talking.
Crap.
Faulkner got 12th. So, I mean, not terrible, but, I mean, could you have imagined him getting 12th last year before he crashed?
And it's not the bike. We saw somebody win on that bike.
Exactly. So, I don't know if it's like whatever brain surgery he had or,
Hey, Clint, do you have breaking news? I'm just checking. Do you have breaking news?
Sound?
Yeah.
Hold on.
We're waiting for. Speaking of bikes, Clint, there's some breaking news that I'm not gonna say we're the first to hear this week. We're kind of on the ends, but we don't really know our way out. If that makes sense. But I'm pretty sure. I don't think you're like, what the fuck is he talking about? X Games. I'm hearing something funny about e-bikes.
What's this funny thing you're hearing about e-bikes?
I'm hearing things. I'm hearing weird things. I'm hearing they may or may not have an X Games with e-bikes, if that makes sense. Like, we can't elaborate more, but we're gonna move on. And that was our breaking news. If you're quick enough to catch it, then
all e-bike whip contest. Kyle Krabs says breaking news. Jonathan Taylor Thomas the PC fill-in.
Dude,
he wants to commit suicide.
He doesn't understand that Jonathan Taylor Thomas was the ultimate. Oh wait, did he?
No, he wants to commit suicide. That's why he's going to PC.
Like,
that's why he's going to PC, because of the curse and Kawasaki. He's just going to do it on a really fast bike.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas is like the Andrew Tate of like the Oh wait, that doesn't even make sense either. I'm fried.
Someone who's sex trafficked bitches.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Crab says Jonathan Taylor Thomas, and he doesn't even know who Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Yeah, he's probably too young.
He was a legend, dude. He was pulling tail before you were just you were about to be on a rag, dude. And then like your old man decided, all right, I'll let this one go. But before that happened, Crab, Jonathan Taylor Thomas was pulling tail, dude. Pulling hella tail. Clint, what are you drinking there? Are we sponsored by them yet?
Water. Key energy drink.
We're not sponsored by water, any water companies, but anybody sees this podcast, like, we're getting 3. Oh, we got 3 up in here, man. If any of you guys own water companies, let us know, or direct message us and let us know.
There's 4 viewers now. Say it again, because maybe that guy that just got on owns a water company.
It's only a live, buddy. We're that guy just got on and then got hopped off.
No, they're still there. All right, so let's just go to, because I don't have.
Chat, did you guys see anything interesting this weekend from the races that stood out to you guys?
Let's see the comments. Oh no,
You
it's
gotta
not.
be quicker than that, Brad. But any riders, any situations that stood out to you guys, it's worth us talking about, worth us talking shit or having an opinion on, or on the chat fire up. Hill said
Do you
he
have?
pulled so much Kelly, I think he went gay. Dude.
What is JT wearing? Fucking Airwalks?
That's funny. That's funny. Dude, that's a funny one. Oh, Coop's wall jump after the sand. That's what Crab says. And then he starts laughing my ass off for Josh's comment. Dude, those ruts were as deep as my knees, man.
No way. JT's short. If they weren't past his
I feel
knees,
like
then
those ruts. I feel like those ruts, Clint, were honestly some of the deepest ruts we've seen all season. Some of them. Like, name another race that you saw ruts like that.
Daytona.
Daytona's different, dude. Like, Daytona's different. It has that sand, and it's like it's a wannabe outdoor supercross race. If there was a super motocross race of all the whole circuit, it would be that.
That's what I said. I said they should. How did they not do a super motocross race at Daytona since it's the original?
Daytona is the original super motocross track. Dude, why one day yeah, one day they should have it at the Daytona. I was frying out, dude, and for that moment, that fried moment is sponsored by Smiles Cannabis. Get yourself some Smiles Cannabis in Oregon if you're ever around on the I-5 corridor near Roseburg.
But you can get Key Energy drink just by going to keyenergy.com. Probably, I don't know what the website is. But
you can get a slice of Kyle Crab's sister's ass by going to kylecrab.com there in the chat. I think he has a website or some way you can get a hold of him.
He said dirt punks for the win.
Dude, we got six up in here now. Let's go, boys. The chat is firing. Any chat is seen on screen. You see the chat just firing. Dirt punks for the win. Dirt punks for the win. What is that? Crap. Oh, Dirt Punks was an OG racetrack here in Bakersfield, California. Pretty
Nice.
rad spot. Clint, I'm sure you have some pretty rad spots out there in New Jersey.
So the first place I ever raced was Englishtown.
Hey, let's with Nick Desario's dad.
No, that was Hurricane Hills in Pennsylvania.
Hurricane Hills,
And it's
you raced
Desiderio.
Nick Desario's dad.
Desiderio.
Oh, see, dude, you even you pronounce it better than I. So, dude, that's in fact true. Are you hearing this, Hill? This is OG stuff right here.
Desiderio. That's right.
Clint was putting he was slapping gas tanks and swapping paint with Desiderio's Nick's dad.
Yeah, I took the line and he started yelling at me and I was like, you're basically going to let off or you're going to run into that hay bale. There's no way around it. Sorry.
We should pull up Nick. Oh no, I was going to say one of my favorite Supercross clips of all time is like what he's just like he's like it's the funniest clips ever. It's an Instagram. I wish that I had the controls right there. Like, yeah, go to go to his Instagram.
Was it Nick Dez or something?
Yeah, Nick Dez.
That's it? Yeah.
And then it's a little, my service is a little bad right now. Keep going down. Go to like a Supercross clip. Like go way down. Go fast. And that he's a raver / motocrosser.
Here's a Supercross clip.
Oh, Hill sent it to me.
Oh hey, my Hill, goodness, dude. Look at this. Over bomb ski to whiskey trottle. Oh, and then gets run into. This is a bunch of get-offs. He's got a highlight reel of crashes for us made already.
Yo,
Yo, are you back?
I'm back. Do you hear me?
Yup.
Hey, is this it?
I don't know. There's all kinds. He's got a highlight reel here. You
Yeah,
just
this is it. This is 100% it. My sound. Hey, it's Clint said. Clint said. I mean, the chat said put the sound up. It's honestly one of my favorite Supercross clips there is of some dude out there trying to qualify. It's the
problem
best.
is they're gonna. Well, I guess. Uh, look up Dana Marie's crash in 2014. Is that a porn chick,
No,
Kyle?
don't do that. Don't do that. Crab, you are a fuck. Dude, hey Crab, this is a real life motocross review show. We're putting our knowledge to the fans, and Clint and I are trying to have a professional setting right here.
I think
And
that
ain't
chick
no
was
way
in the
this
movie.
Supercross porn's gonna be pulling up on our laptops.
I think that chick was in the movie, bro.
I'm so dead. I'm so fucking dead. I can't believe Krabs is such a dumbass. Oh man. Shoot. But yeah, there are that was some funny. You know what they should do? Like sometimes I feel like they
This
should
is where I was
run.
riding 2 weeks ago.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, that's the pit everybody rides at in Jersey.
Really?
Yep. All the fast guys, if you're fast in New Jersey, you most likely ride there.
That's freaking rad. I knew you guys somehow, like, that's why I'm like, dude, it's such, like, Jersey's a small, like, town, like, not a town, it's a small state.
Yeah.
But it's not really, but it's, I mean, not all states. You know, I was just like, damn, dude, like, they had the cross pass at one point being motocrossers.
I left kind of early. I moved away in like 03. He was probably still on friggin' 80s or something. You know what I mean? So I don't really know him. I knew
I'm still laughing at Danny, bro.
I do know, like I said, I raced his dad. He was a little bit older, but yeah, I don't really know Nick at all because I moved away when these guys were all. Even my one buddy's like, you don't know Phil Nicoletti? And I'm like, no. And he goes, oh, that's right. You moved away before they started like getting old enough and coming around.
Hey, yeah, exactly. It's weird. It's weird how the generations are just slowly change, and it's like, but I mean, everybody in this motocross is a small kind of a community, so kind of feel like everybody at one point can cross pass if you are within the area.
Yeah, for sure. This looks like Big Hill Jam.
Hell yeah, that's when Dez and I decided to launch that thing. And I'm gonna throw myself in the mix on that. Me and Dez, we big launched that badass fucking junk.
Hell yeah.
Dez launches it, dude. Dez not scared.
No, I see that from the
Christian
clips.
Dresser's just texting me, and I'm like, damn, I forgot to send a link to him. I'm slowly but surely sending these links out to homies that we want in the chat because the chat's firing, and we appreciate you guys for that.
We need these people from the chat on the show.
Looking, hey, Kyle Crabb tried to trick us and look up Danny Marie's crash in 2000. Hey, you get 3 strikes in this podcast, and you're lucky to be viewing this podcast. We are a knowledgeable podcast there, Crab, and 3 strikes and you're out, pal, and you got a strike.
I'm going to look it up, and I'm going to deem whether it's appropriate or not.
Said I'm going to look it up.
Just for quality control, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. What do we got this weekend, Clint? Where we racing at this weekend?
I think your off weekend has finally come.
Hey, that's what I was hoping I would get you. It is an off weekend for everybody. So I think Clint and I are still gonna go. We'll still go live. We'll find something to go live at. maybe we can review one of Kyle Crabb's his motocross amateur movies that he made. Oh, we'll review. How about this, Clint? Maybe you and I will do a companion watching with Kyle Crabb's amateur movie that he made that he
All
submitted
right.
to Verb, and then we'll highly critique the shit out of it. We'll just
Oof.
take we'll just shit on his whole operation.
Real nice.
Clint said for research purposes.
Just to make sure.
There's
All
some.
right. Watch this guy. We're going right into viral load. Sorry, everyone. This
Oh,
is
dude,
the viral load.
that
Um,
guy. I didn't know about that kid. That kid is like the next
Bruh.
big thing in like oh wait, is that the same? Oh, it's a different one. There's a guy in Australia. Yeah, okay, that's the Felipe dude in a different country, but he's still very, very talented. But there's a
Felipe
guy
Santos BMX. I'm going to say it is a South American country, would be my guess.
he's doing some sweet stuff.
Dude. And this is not a big jump. It's like a
Yeah,
10-foot friggin' jump. Bike
give him
flip.
give him a gigantic ramp, and
Exactly.
now we're talking.
Bike flip. Well, no, that's a bike bit. Like, that's a
Hey,
bike flip.
we're
What was
at
the other one?
Tesla dealer. We're at the Tesla factory, right? Like, we'll just get our boy Elon to sponsor this guy. Like, don't worry, Clint and I are on it. We're boys with Elon.
That's right, because we're here working security, making sure nobody. Brazil. Some Brazilian dude just slaying it in the middle of the jungle.
If you guys want to, if you want your viral, if you have anything you want to share with our viewers right now, send it to Two Wheels to Freedom on Instagram. Do it now, chat. If you're trying to get your clip seen, and then Clinton will pull it up and we'll talk. We'll give it its props and its moment and fame that it deserves.
Dude, this guy's awesome.
He really is awesome, dude. Like I wish I wish
What
human
happened?
beings like that would actually get the exposure. And this is, you know, what's crazy is like, those people, like I really, that's what's great about social media is like, some people now, like we would never know about this guy. And it's like,
Yeah.
it kind of comes into fruition to where like my mom used to say, it's like someone in the world and you just don't know about it has done that or
Yeah.
is doing that or can do that. So and you're like, oh, whatever, and you know what I mean. And that's what it is. I mean, our wheelie's not the only one out there doing that stuff. This dude's doing that at a local park off a 4-foot jump.
Well, let me say, when I rode freestyle shows in Colombia, the BMX kids then were, doing double flips and stuff. And this is like 2010.
Yeah, it's marvelous. It's super cool to see. Like I said, marvelous. I'm trying to.
Marvelous. It's
Honestly, it is.
magnanimous.
It's like mind blowing, really.
Put bag
Put
gunna
back.
on. I don't know what that is.
Josh says put bag on. Okay, at the end of the show, I'll have Clint pull it up. That's my favorite artist. We're gonna pull bag gun up.
The problem is if I play, like I said, we're not monetized, but
It's all Instagram stuff. Look at
official.
that. Sometimes I'll be watching. Yeah, that guy has
This
some
guy.
true talent. Oh, hey, put 2K on.
What?
Yeah, he put bag gun on. Look at him. This guy is so legendary. He went viral a couple weeks ago, Clint, for this song called 2K, and it's a pretty classical one. I just get a kick because that kid had like a brain surgery and stuff like that. So like it's cool to see like how what we were just talking about,
So
how
it's
the
Austin
internet.
Faulkner of the rap game.
Yeah, so like it's crazy how the internet puts a spotlight on people that necessarily wouldn't be getting spotlight, and that truly deserve it, have talents, and that's the cool thing about social media. The shitty part about social media is the flexers and the people that are like, oh, look at me and look at that, just trying to like shit on everybody, you know?
Just drowned you out. I don't know how to
And,
turn the sound down so it's
and the
not
good on the
ridiculously
Instagram is
loud.
the comedy. Hey, sound up! I got a good lawyer. I was gonna run. No, you don't. Don't do it. Just move on. We gotta go. We gotta get to the viral. I got a dinner.
Josh is just trying to have me play this because he's driving. He needs music while he's driving. That's...
He was on the road right now. He's like, yeah, play that. That is good, Clint. It's like he's on the road driving. He's like, put backgun on.
Put some music on for me.
On. Oh man, that is good. That was fun. Crab's still listening to like. Crab probably can't even hear us because he's got such ass internet. So his computer's crashing still.
What is the birds chirping?
Oh, my window is open in in the studio, but like we're here at Tesla, and that's kind of crazy because we're like
they're electric birds.
You hear birds chirping?
Yeah,
that's crazy. My mic is working so significantly, so good.
See, that's why you got to get one of these mics so it's compressed, and then your dog can bark in the other room, and the people won't hear it.
I think I could do that though.
All right, how about this? Hill, why don't you get one of these? Be a real man. Race this instead of your electric bikes. Go back 2-stroke.
Those like Vespas, like upgraded Vespas.
I don't know what they are. We had...
Dude, like if you're going to race like that and race on a track like that, like why would you even be like on one of those? I just don't get it.
They should have suits on. If you're going to race something like this, you need to wear just straight suits. Right? Look like they're going to a business meeting. You have to get there in your suit with your briefcase still to win the race. If you lost your briefcase, guess what? It's over. Kyle Crab said he missed that check from Narnia. He can't get good internet. I know Schweitzer paid you good, Kyle. Don't even try it.
Schweitzer, dude.
I know you got paid too. That's why you're rich.
That's why I'm over here. This sucks. I can't even talk about it. Hey, I'm in a non-disclosure agreement with him. I can't even. I had to sign an NDA about it.
About all the money that you made?
Crab's just pissed. Crab's just pissed because Tyler Films got more credit than he did. Pull up the next viral load. I got a good one.
All right, I made this one.
That one's sick. I love that one. That guy is a dweeb. Jack Doherty, that guy is like one of the internet's cringiest dudes.
Yeah. But I put when a guy gets a bike to impress chicks. But hear what he says. He's like, holy shit, I hit my head. I'm done with that. He's immediately like, that sucks when you crash. I'm not going to do that anymore.
Too bad he didn't get weeded up.
Exactly. More. This is my point. Listen.
Too bad his helmet wasn't off.
See? I'm done with that, bro.
Too bad his helmet was on.
Yeah, exactly.
That guy's a scummy guy. I saw an internet video of him like throwing like a chair off a balcony.
Yeah, in the mall. Was that him?
Oh no, I saw that too. The most that was gross.
That was gnarly, dude. That was a couple of stories, you know.
That would kill somebody. I think those guys are probably gonna go to jail for that. They have to. This is Donald Trump America, dude. This isn't no squiddy America anymore. They're going to jail for that. You're gonna pay the price.
Josh says, when is the clip of you threatening to feed the pizza dude gonna surface? Or are you gonna feed him your cock? What were you gonna?
Kyle Crab has all the Kyle Crab has footage that is so funny. Like, oh man, Kyle Crab Kyle Crab is gonna he's gonna officially be on the Two Wheels to Freedom show soon. He's gonna be on a companion show. Maybe we'll put Crab in a corner, silent Clint, while we
Nobody
watch
puts Crab in a corner.
and we review his why we watch his amateur film of the riders.
All right. How about
We'll
this
just sit
one?
him quietly while we just dog on him. No, he's an excellent filmer. Crab kills it on almost everything that he does behind the lens, especially in Two Wheels. If you see this show and you want a great filmer, call Great Clips, Kyle Crab.
Kyle,
He can
great
do it.
clips, Crab. So here we got it says volume up. So he had a bike malfunction. I want to get a good listen.
To an airbag?
It didn't sound. That was weird.
Imagine what it's. Imagine freestyle wasn't gay and was to an airbag lander and that was to dirt.
He would have been hurting, dude.
Now that's gnarly. That's what makes it gnarly. I mean, not what makes it gnarly, but that's what is gnarly about that kind of stuff. And now it's like, hey, you know what they should do next? We should fucking dig a big ass fucking Olympic sized pool 10 feet deep and just like start doing freestyle tricks into it.
Why don't we just have a pool in between
Because
the gap?
the Starks and electric bikes, they can go underwater, up like submerged underwater. So you're just an electric bike guy. You launch off a ramp into an Olympic sized pool and just like triple backflips and double front flips, and then you can just like get pulled out of the water and then do it again.
Hell yeah!
You want to see some core shit? Hey, I mean, I met him a few times only through the premieres for Narnia. And Adam Jones, he's pretty cool dude. Go to his most recent post. I think he posted it today, and I sent it to one of my buddies, and I'm like, dude, that's a he does insane stuff on to dirt. Like he's still an OG like that, going to dirt at his own property when you don't have to do that anymore. Like you could basically wipe out your lander and put an airbag landing and then just safely do that because he's a family man. He's got everything. But like, dude, no one's doing this shit besides fucking, excuse my language, but it's Taka Hinoshino Taka FMX and this dude. Like that's filthy. Like look at that. And then he can be going to an airbag lander with as much money and hookups as he has from his career and from Nitro Circus. He can get himself an airbag landing.
He already has an airbag landing. He does shows and stuff. Here, this is probably.
But I think that I understand that shows are different because like the promoter's not gonna want. I love airbags for sure, for instance. But I'm just saying, I was making a joke like, hey, why don't they just go to pools because it's safer? But
yes.
The airbags are phenomenal, and it's gonna save a bunch of like the friends and extend their careers, which is excellent, and it brings new light into freestyle because the guys that necessarily didn't want to take those risks are gonna take those risks. What's up, John Matthews 390? What he missed? You missed the dang whole show, John Matthews. We missed you, buddy, up in the chat. The chat is firing today. We as you can see over there to the left of your screen, you can see your words in the chat. We're trying to involve our community, which is you guys. You know what I mean? We're a growing channel. We're growing.
That's right. 3 people subscribed over the last
At
week.
one point we had 9. See, now we got 6. Boy, tell your sis, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell the neighbors. Clint Skrany show Two Wheels to Freedom is on and the community is busting, as the kids say.
Here we go. Here's
busting or bussing.
Old school Kenny free riding. We need more Kenny free riding.
Oh, dude, I love this clip, and that's why. I mean, Kenny. that just shows you how talented
Yeah.
racers are, like Supercross guys are. Like he can go out and just like crush every day. Like if they really wanted to be some of the best free riders, the top guys like this, they could be. Like look at Kenny.
If Kenny wanted to take a huge pay cut, he could and just go in free ride.
Exactly. Yeah, that's impressive. But Shua knows what's up. He's a free ride. He's a free ride guy.
Yeah,
Big free
exactly.
ride
But
guy.
he
Big free ride guy up in the chat.
but he's
Hill.
also very talented. Like there are a lot of racers that can go fast, I think, that aren't gonna look like those two guys in the hills though.
But I was gonna say like Ken Roxon could take the path of like he could be. I mean, homage. He could pay. I mean, he could be freaking. He can take his next step and just like retire away from racing and then just do some free ride stuff and have fun with it, like the legend, the sick motherfucker, the dog himself, fucking Shua, and some other guys out there that are doing this stuff.
What if he's like, I'm gonna take the I'm gonna
Crab
take
said
the Josh Hill path.
Crab said he's not no Jason Bird though. Jason Bird, yeah, Jason Bird shits on everybody, dude. Like if you're a free ride guy, you don't if you can't hang with Jason Bird.
The Birdman?
Yeah, the guy he's top.
That's
hog.
your fucking cousin.
The Birdman. The Birdman fly. Hey, the Birdman would fly in any weather. That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. We saw the Birdman, and he started yelling at us, and then he realized it was Chuck, and then he stopped yelling at us.
Clint has experience with the Birdman. Chat. Clint would ride the local Bakersfield Hills with me, myself, Chuck, Carruthers. We would go out with Jeff Griffin.
Griffin
right?
and Jimmy Hill.
Griffin, me, you. Who else?
Jimmy Hill.
Jimbo, Derek every now and then. Did you ever go out there with my brother and
Derek as well? No.
Well, yeah, we had a crew out there and we had some fun. But yeah, Clint's got experience with Bird and Bird, man. We could literally start our own like. We could just call the Bird channel and just talk about Bird the whole time.
We saw his trailer, his single wide 53-foot actual semi trailer that he lived in.
We was living on the hills in that thing.
Yes.
Pull up our next clip, Clint.
Hold on. I don't even know what this is. You just sent it to me.
Oh, they're all good though.
He's strapped.
Turn this up. It has to be turned up. This is gonna make Josh laugh if you haven't seen it. If you guys haven't seen this, this is really funny with the sound up. This is my buddy Tracy Morgan, and he's a local NorCal guy. Extremely fast racer. Made it to the big leagues a few times. I don't know if it's necessarily a night show, but like the big leagues qualifying and everything like that. Very fast guy, and he got himself a Stark and made a funny ass video. And I've been waiting for one of these videos, and it's like way too good. He has too good of music onto it too.
I still want somebody to hook it up so it sounds like a Jetsons. Yeah, I had it on, but nobody was hearing you when you were talking when I had it on.
Oh, my bad. It's a Stark bike with a JBL audio on it. He's just listening to that. I want you to be mine again now, baby. Yeah. That shit's so funny to me. It had me in tears. That's a clever video.
Tracy Morgan, not a Tracy Morgan from...
No, he's
Saturday
from California. He's a racer. He's a shredder. In all honesty, he does some cool stuff on wheelies, and he's an overall talented rider for damn sure.
All right, here's the most recent one you just sent. I've seen this.
That dog, that hey, when we say they got that dog, and that dog literally has another dog.
This is the dog. No, this is the dog that's within Cooper Webb.
He's clearing shit easy.
That's the dog inside Cooper Webb right now.
That is the dog. It's like we got four viewers, but we only got 3 in the chat. One's hiding. I want to know who it is. I'm suspecting it's Derek Beckering. I'm not kidding. Either that or Jimmy Hill. I'm not kidding. I sent a few links out. If you guys are hiding in the chat, shame on you. Shame. And we're gonna. Hey,
yeah.
there's another one that I sent. Oh, that one actually hurts me watching. Who sent you that? Who sent that?
I did.
Oh, that one hurts me. I can't watch stuff
dude.
like that.
Oh, look how far his knees go, like past his fucking shoulders, dude.
I was telling the chat that send us clips, and I didn't want it. Like Kyle would be like sending some proud to be trainee videos or something like that. So I apologize if you see anything like that at the bottom.
John called them lurking ass mofos.
John's in the chat. Thanks for supporting, John. John, you're the man.
Oh yeah.
What times work for you, John, to watch in the chat?
Hold on. Where the hell?
There's a
Why
bunch.
does it jump? Here we go. We haven't looked at this one. Knack takeoff to Cali roll.
Hey, you think he's gonna make T-shirts about that?
Probably not. He's probably ashamed about it. But he should. I get it from Chuck, right?
It's us Corolla. The Corolla logo on his shirt is that. Speaking Chuck Carruthers, go to Chuck Carruthers Instagram, support his shirts. He has some cool logos going out right now, especially the Corolla. The way they did the Corolla logos are pretty cool. 5 watching, and we got 3 in the chat. Now we got 2 lurkers. You hear that? Do you hear that, Clint?
I hear it. This is crazy.
Hey, we're building the community. We need you guys in the chat. You can talk smack. You can let us know what we talk about next. You can do whatever. That we're building. We got 6 now that are watching in the chat. So we only got 3 up in the chat.
I think the shirts are
those
sweet.
Shirts are
this
badass.
Thing,
get out there and support our boy Chuck Carruthers. Those are 3 tricks that have never really been done before. No one's. Finally, it took 25 years for someone to pay homage and duplicate his trick with the Corolla.
So, do you know why Sideshow Bob is called Sideshow Bob? For his brother.
His name is Bob. Chuck Carruthers. Yes,
brother's name is Bob.
And his brother likes smoking pins. I'll tell you that much. You know?
And then they got the one-handed kiss of death, which he did without a flip lever.
That's one of my favorite tricks in freestyle that's not a flip, and it was from Chuck, the one-handed kiss of death.
Yeah.
That's a really extreme maneuver right there.
And how many people, John Matthews, how many people have done one-handed KODs?
John Matthews sounds, huh?
I asked John, he'll know.
I thought you were about to read a Bible verse.
No, he'll know. He remembers all this stuff. So Renner was trying to do at X Games the following year after Chuck, or maybe, the year after Chuck did the varial. Maybe it was before. It was very early on. He was trying to put grip tape on his fender and jump up and do a KOD and grab onto his fender with his other hand. But I think that's kind of different than a one-handed one, still. Like 4, and Chuck's the only one without the lever. There you go. There you go, Scranalicious. Scrantavious.
That's some background information right there, buddy. Hey, they're dropping like flies. Back up, boys. Hop in the chat and let us know what you want to hear if you're dropping like flies. Come on. Clint and I are building the community here.
We are the community.
Hey, we're gonna be the host of Race Day Live someday. If you guys keep supporting, if you don't, we're just gonna continue on in this show
on the internet.
Spread our viral load on you guys.
That's right. We'll bless you with the fluids from the Anointed One.
Hey, I got news. I got breaking news.
Yeah.
We're waiting for it.
Oh.
Hey, we got breaking news. Speaking of a free ride / race event, I'm getting word from a little bird landing on my shoulder that Hill Jam 2025 is going to be hosted in the West Coast this year during summertime. So if you guys are able to get out there and support the Hill Jam when the dates drop, get out there and do that. Clint, you would be a good addition for that. You should have pulled up. Where were you at the East Coast Hill Jam? We're gonna ask you that, Clint.
I found out about it like last minute.
You would have been a candidate to be a whip judge, buddy. You have experience doing that stuff, so what the fuck, Chuck?
All right,
what the fuck?
All right, Hill, bring us out there so we can do the live show. I can do this live to the internet as long as we have internet wherever we're at.
Hey, we're gonna get exclusive rights. Do we have exclusive rights to the Hill Jam as being the main broadcasters, Hill, for a YouTube channel?
That's right. We're gonna sign a contract right now. Let's sign the deal right now. We'll be your live streaming partner.
We'll do a live pre-show on the Hill Jam, and then we'll do a post whip show.
That's right.
Dude, it's
Kyle Crabb says it is during Loretta's again.
Kyle Crabb, he's a youth guy. He likes youth racing, and he surrounds himself with the youth instead of
grown-ups
like Hill Jam. So why are you at Loretta's there, Kyle?
Yeah, Kyle.
I'm surprised they even let Kyle on the premises of Loretta's without any implications.
He has to wear a vest
and a name tag, a double name tag. He has to wear an ankle bracelet. You mean? That like everybody else is wearing wristbands, like colored wristbands. Kyle's is like a wristband that's on his ankles, that's black, with a box on it.
Kyle's like, "Hey, that's amateur weekend," and Josh is like, "Yeah, we know. There's no good events going on."
Shut it, Kyle.
All right.
This smile is brought to you by Smiles Cannabis. If you're ever in Oregon, Roseburg, Oregon, I-5 corridor, stop in Roseburg and see your guys at Smiles. So bring a smile to your face and make the podcast fun. You know what I mean? People, look at Clint. Like, Clint's got that Zal in the back of him right now. Hey, Kyle's... Dude, we don't talk about people like that, Kyle. He said...
Did he walk so Skrany can run?
I wasn't even going to say it, Clint. I was going to let people... We don't... Hey, Clint, if they're talking down on us, we don't read it out loud.
I'll read it. I don't care.
fair for all. Huh? Who's this? What do we got, Junior?
We got the Hill brothers building something.
Hey, what are them Hill brothers up to?
How many riders does it take to make Big Hill Jam happen? 4. You're not included, Skrany. I don't see. Maybe he doesn't include you as a rider, or you didn't help.
What year was that?
Which one?
Dude, I wasn't helping. That's when I was recovering from my. Dude, you guys don't understand. This is the highest my shoulder goes. Look at this.
Nice.
Dude, Clint, dude, do you even know, buddy? I almost lost my life.
I almost lost my leg?
I almost lost my third leg. Fucking. I almost lost my life, broke my neck in 3 spots. Like, come on, I couldn't help Hill in a fucking water crossing at the Hill Jam. At
a Hill Jam you did it? Or are you talking about the Narnia crash that you got big bucks for?
That's how I got hurt. No, me and you aren't coordinating. We're not communicating. Let's look at each other in the eye right now. Do you hear that? That was perfect. If you got those honking, I don't know.
Yeah, who's honking at you?
We're at a dealership. We're at a Tesla dealership.
That's right. They're testing the horns. The horns are super loud.
4 watching in the chat. I know that John's watching. We know that Kyle's watching. We haven't heard from Hill in a while, so we don't know if he's watching. And we could be just getting a couple lurkers, couple of guys that are just like feeling our channel out, seeing us for the first time. But welcome to the Two Wheels to Freedom show, where Clint Esposito has me join him, and we talk about race. We've talked race previews, betting shows. We have a betting show that we put. We make your money. We're like Irish people, dude, and we will make your money doubling. If that
That's
makes
right.
sense. You know what I mean? Or Shamrock. We like Shamrock, and that money be doubling. John, what's up?
That's why we're at the dealership, John, to stop people from vandalizing it.
Yeah, John, we're
exact
America.
reason.
We have America's back.
That's Skrany's Kyle Rittenhouse too.
Yes.
Don't be showing up here trying
Don't
to.
be showing up here and trying to rip off vehicles off a lot.
That's right. All right.
Around here, we spit tobacco and we shoot guns.
Hell yeah. All right, we've shot our viral load.
Clint, when are we gonna do what's our plan since we're off on a race weekend? What can we tell the people we're gonna get into?
We can, I don't know. We can watch a old contest or something later on in the week. You want to do that?
Or we can watch.
Or Kyle's video. Or whatever.
Kyle. Yeah, we'll see what's up.
We'll watch something on Thursday.
We sure appreciate the people that were contributing to the chat today. Made it super fun. Gives Clint and I some good laughs. We have extra topics to talk about, and it's cool to build the community of people that are listeners and contribute to the show. So if you ever feel like, hey, you're watching the show, type into the chat. We always have, well, Clint doesn't have the screen up, but we always have the chat somewhere on the screen. That way you guys are part of the Clint and Skrany show. You know what I mean? You do, or do you? See?
Now it's back.
Now it's back. When we're doing things, people are going to see it. I was like mumbling right there.
Go to drinkkey.com/2wheels25 and you can get 20% off of Key energy drink, which I'm actually in real life a fan of.
Pop up the Smiles Cannabis, Oregon, Roseburg. Get yourself some Zaw.
You need to let us know where. Can we get it on our way to Big Hill Jam this year?
Absolutely.
All right.
Big Hill Jam is going to be stacked.
All right. Let's go.
And you could fly into like somewhere like Albany, and it'll be close to like where
Albany,
Oregon. Win in the chat, W in the chat. There's some W's in the chat. Can we get some more W's in the chat? If you don't subscribe to the show and you're watching, then get the fuck off the channel.
No,
we don't need no unsubscribers. We want subscribers.
I'm fine with that. Just watch.
No,
when we do stuff.
No.
You don't need subscribe.
If you're watching this and you don't think that we're gonna entertain you in the future, then kick them rocks, bud. You know, that's just me. We're building the community. Clint Esposito on the GameCube Nintendo.
That's right. I'm trying to get Shadow so she can say goodbye to everyone. Come here.
4 watching. We got 4 in the chat.
All right, we're done.
All right, we're done. We're done. Is Pat writing? Pat Evans? Yes, he is. Most likely. Hill Jam, guarantee you this, guys, in the chat. Guarantee X Games will have a cool whip show, but no, you're not going to have a good whip at an official. The best whip competition in the whole motorcycle community is at the Hill Jam, and it's been that way for the last 3 years now.
There you go. You heard it here first.
You get bigger, you have the most people show up, more competitors, and the prize money that they offer is far superior than what X Games is giving away. Literally, last year's was $20,000 to the winner. So it's like you want 20 G's, pull up the Hill Gym. And this year we're not promising anything like that, but like it's gonna have a huge purse, more riders, and people that don't are trying to put a name onto the map for being the world's best whipper or the nation's biggest whipper. How about that? Nation's biggest.
World.
Worldwide. Worldwide.
All right, guys, we are out of here.
Six
Thank you.
watching. We're leaving Clint right when the people are popping in. You heard it.
We had 9 earlier.
Oh no, we just lost somebody. They're like, "Oh, fucking Skrany's talking. I'm out." But like, hit that subscribe button. That way you can hop in the chat. Can you chat on your channel, on this channel, if you're not subscribed?
Should be able to.
Oh, okay, cool. Never mind. You don't have to subscribe and chat. So just as long as you pop in here and contribute, if you see something you don't like, let us know. Like if you don't like my beanie, you don't like my my girly long hair, let me know. If you don't like Clint's bald head, like let him know. Like shit, we're not worried about it.
If you see something, shut the fuck up. Don't say
we're
something.
We're not worried about it. We're just gonna hit you in the DMs with the on site, and it's on site, son.
TOS. Whoa. Terminate on site.
Oh shit, dude, my background.
We're having studio malfunctions. All right, we're out of here.